Hello everybody, it's me, Faith Girl Trevor. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video, but here I am. Just felt like there was something that God had placed on my heart that I wanted to share with you. I'm out here in my gardening, and this is where I find peace and tranquility and serenity and peace when I can be in my garden. So one of the things I'm working on today, if you can see behind me, is I'm trying to make a place to where I can make a vegetable garden. That's one of the things that I wanted to do on one of the PI projects, as we call them, which I have many. Pray for me. But as I was tilling the ground, one of the things that God had given me is sometimes we become discouraged in the thing that God has given us, because when we are chosen vessels of God, what He gives us is not a light thing. It's actually huge. And sometimes doing the work that He has called us to do, it becomes lonely, it becomes discouraging, it becomes hard. And as I was tilling the ground, there were certain places that I would get to that caused me to stop, and I had to dig a little bit harder because there were these big rocks, or there were these big stones that were in the way. But yet it did not keep me from doing what I needed to do, which was trying to finish tilling my ground so I can then put down the lumber around it. Then I would put in the soil, and then I would then plant the seeds. But in order to get to that final destination, or that goal, or that vision where what God has given you, or what you're trying to do, or what you're trying to accomplish, it takes work. It takes a lot of work. And so in order for you to get there, you got to put in the time, you got to put in the work, you got to put in the effort. But if you continue in the very thing that God has given you, when you get on the other side of through, what an awesome testimony that you will have. And so I just wanted to encourage you today to don't give up the fight. Don't give up the thing that God has given you. And if you walk in what God has given you, you won't have to do it alone, because then God will draw people in to assist you and to help you, and will push your vision, not only push your vision, but also fund your vision. And so sometimes we look at what God has given us, and it's like, well, how am I going to do it, and how am I going to accomplish this, and how I'm going to get the money to you? God just asks for us to be obedient to what He says do, and He will provide all the necessary things that He wants us to accomplish, or give us the things we need to accomplish the very thing that He has given us. So I want you to be encouraged today. Keep doing what God has called you to do. This is a season and a time that you can no longer wait. So let's do this together. Faith Girl Trevor. Be blessed.